Good morning and welcome to Grace Community Church. I am the lay minister of Grace Community, Kim Williams, and I am so glad that you are joining us today on the fourth Sunday of Advent. Today, our service will look a little bit different in that our sermon is actually the presentation from last year's children's pageant. And we have a recording of that, and we are sharing that this year and this morning so that we can really engage in that spirit of love and what it takes as a community to love one another and keep each other safe during a time such as this. And so we're really living into that love by not bringing ourselves together this week and not having a children's program happening this week and this year. But looking at last year's and going, look how much our children have grown and things like that. And so I invite you to enjoy the wonderful program that the children and youth put together last year. So that's coming up just in a few minutes here. But also this week we have a couple of things coming up. First, tomorrow night, which is Monday, the 21st. We will be having a longest night service, and that will be at 5 o'clock. It will be right here on the internet, but this one will be actually on Zoom. And so I invite you. The link is going to be directly below this video in the worship post. And so go ahead and bookmark that or do whatever you need if you're going to join us tomorrow. A longest night service is a service that acknowledges some of the deeper and heavier things that we are carrying with us, especially this year. But every holiday season, there's always things that when you look around the table, people that you miss, or there can sometimes be a sense of loss or grief. And so this is a service to really hold that grief and hold space for one another. So I invite you to join us tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Like I said, the Zoom link will be right below this in the worship post. Also, we will be having our Christmas Eve service on Thursday, and that will also be on Zoom at 5 o'clock. The link will also be right below this, so just bookmark that or come back to it, and that way you have it available on Thursday night for Christmas Eve, and that's December 24th. That service will be live on Zoom, but also it will be recorded. So if you're unable to attend at 5 o'clock for any reason, you can always catch the recording later, and we will post it right here as soon as it's available. There will also be an annual meeting. I'd love for you to mark your calendars now. Make sure you are ready for that annual meeting on January 10th at 11:30. A link will go out in email to that meeting space, and it will be virtual, of course. I have office hours, but if you would like to meet with me, get in touch ahead of time. That way we don't have a ton of people meeting at the church. I will be in the office on Tuesday, but I would like to make it so that in case we don't have 10 people showing up at the same time, and then suddenly we have a small gathering, and suddenly it's no longer a safer space for all of us during this time of pandemic. So just get in touch with me. Email link is directly below this video, and you can give me a call or email or however you'd like to. And with that, I invite you to just breathe in deeply, center yourself, and prepare for worship. I'm so glad you're with us this morning.